Raptors family and friends. Thank you for joining me here on this Saturday afternoon. It's the final weekend of games for your Raleigh Raptors. They will be facing off against the CPH Carolina Premier Hockey Team from Pineville, North Carolina. We played them 2 games earlier this season and won both of those games in Charlotte. They are now coming here to face us for this weekend, the final 2 games of the season. Final 2 home games, final 2 overall games. They are games 43 and game 44 of the season. So, your Raleigh Raptors coming into today's game with a record of 24 wins, 17 losses, and 1 tie. CPH has 19 wins, 13 losses, and 3 ties. They are a lower ranked team overall though, so they have not faced as higher competition as we have. If their record sounds a little better, just to give you a little background on that. From a player stats perspective, we are about a minute and a half from puck drop here. Leading the team in goals scored, still Logan Peterson with 41. He had 1 on the weekend last weekend. In second is Ryan Lenora with 35. He had 2 last weekend. And in third is Miller Stark with 34 goals. He is in third. He had 3 last weekend. And then after Miller, it is Casey Margulies and Jackson Schoen with 28, each tied for 4th. And then Ryan Peters following that up with 25. Speaking of Ryan Peters, he is back in action after missing the whole tournament last weekend in Pennsylvania. From being sick, he's back here today. We have a full roster for the first time in a while. The whole team is here, all skaters and goalies. Starting in net will be Ryan Newman, number 39. He is going to get the game today. And then Andrew Biggie Virtual will get the game tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning's game is at 6:45. It's an early one, and it is the last game of the season. So with that being said, we are getting ready for puck drop here. Recapping our tournament last weekend, we ended up going 0-5. 5 hard-fought games. They made it to the consolation game on Monday this week. Ended up playing the Philadelphia Revolution for their second time playing them. The best game that the boys really came out with was either the North Jersey Avalanche second game, where they tied them 2 different times, or the semifinals game against the Palmyra Black Knights, which they were leading for a little while, then were in it until middle of the second, and then Palmyra took over. All right. Not sure how much viewership we'll have here, as we have a lot of people in person trying to catch the boys for the final game in person. Again, 2 final games today and tomorrow for this Squirt season. Some of these boys will be their last time as a Squirt hockey player, which is a 9-10-year-old age group. After that, you go to Pee Wee for 11 and 12-year-olds. Pee Wee is the next grouping of ages. Some of them will stay back and Squirts because they are still only 9, and so they would be 10 for next year. All right, we are going to have 3 13-minute periods as we get ready to start things off. We'll stay over here for just a second on the Raptors side, and then we'll get you starting lineups and get you set here for action on this Saturday afternoon. Final weekend of February. All right, 1, 2, 3, Raptors, they break out, and we get ready to start things off. Raptors are in the white home jerseys, and they're going to be going from right to left to start. And then CPH is in their navy dark blue with teal, and they're going to be going from left to right on your screen. Whoa, coach is doing a whole new lineup here, but I think it's because we are going to have this defense drop back to the O. Anyway, number 16, Willie Bodwine, he'll start at center. Merritt McCourt, number 23, on left wing. Ryan Kessler, number 12, on right wing. Casey Margulies, number 21, on left D. And Logan Peterson, number 28, on right D. Casey and Logan will pop forward and Willie will stay up there, but then Merrick and Kessler have now dropped back. And we're off and running, folks. Sit back. Thanks for joining us. Here we go. Saturday action at the factory. Home games for your Raleigh Raptors Squirt AA team. All right, Kessler has it in the corner. Once again, Ryan Newman is in net to start the game. Number 39 getting the call here today. All right, Logan has the puck. Looking for the outlet pass to Baudouin. He gets it up to him just a little ahead. He tips it into the zone, and it's going to be a save by the CPH goalie. And we'll get a line change and a face-off to his left. And coming out will be Jackson Schoen, number 88. He had 4 goals last weekend in the tournament. And at center, on left wing, Miller Stark, number 7, with 3 goals in the tournament last weekend. Brian Mallon, he had 1 goal. He is on number 46 on the right wing. And then Tyson Rentala, number 19 on lefty. And Landon Perini, number 18 on righty. So we are here, and we are face-off is won and in the zone, kept in by Jackson. Over to Stark. Starkey tries to go around. Oh, nice move. Still with it. Gets it. Still with it in his skate. Oh, he shot it into the defender or offenseman's skate. So it goes back the other way. Now Jackson has it. And it's in. Still in. Jackson tipped from Stark. Now back to Jackson. Into the corner to Mallon. Mallon's in front. Starkey! He shoots! He scores! Crack them open! It's Miller time! Early on here in the first with 11:54 to go. That's a Raleigh Raptors goal! And it's 1-0 Raptors. Assisted by Mallon. And Starkey keeps his hot streak going. And we are back. I'll get you the next line here in just a second. All right, 1-0 Raptors here early on. CPH has the puck into the zone. And it's going to be a whistle. I'm not sure why. Might have hit the net, the outside net. No, we're going to get a penalty, actually. That is why we're getting a whistle. And it looks like Garrett Hall is going to go to the box, number 97, for a minute and a half. It was Garrett Hall out there with Lenora and Ranger Holland on the lines. I'll get you the full line here in just a second. Now we have a kill. Ryan Lenora, number 20 at center. Cal Garvey, number 47. He's going to be on left D. Shots taken, saved by Newman. Merrick McCourt, lefty, and then Ryan Peters, number 52, back in action. The other offenseman, he's on the right wing, killing it here. And the puck is shut all the way down. It's going to be an icing. And we'll get a face-off back the other way. And we are, once again, Raptors on the penalty kill here. 5-on-4 for a minute and 21 to go. 1-0 early on. All right, Logan is back out there, and he's going to be with Ranger Holland, number 10. And I said Cal Garvey and Merritt McCourt on D. 5-on-4. All right, Logan now. And it's not one. CPH has it. They take it behind the net. Cal tries to get it along the boards. Ranger tips it back to Cal. And now Cal goes along the boards, the other side, far side. Merrick, and it gets cut to the center, but Cal takes it. Gets it up to Logan just a little ahead of him. And now Merrick has it back into the zone. At center ice, Logan now trying to get it Reese for it. And nice tip out by Merrick to keep it out of the zone. And nope, back into Merrick now. Merrick now up. Gets it up, and CPH will take possession. They try to clear the zone. They do. They're at center ice, and they get it into the zone now. Ranger races back, though, forward, and he gets it over to Logan. Here goes Logan. He's got himself. He's on 1-on-3. He's going to backhand it high over the goal period. Ranger gets it in front to Logan and couldn't get a full shot off. And now it goes back the other way. CPH. Landon has it. And he is going to clear it out. He gets it to Ranger. Ranger and Casey now. Not Casey. Ranger and Logan up 4 seconds to go in the penalty. And Halsey's coming off. All right, we're back to even strength. Halsey heads to the bench. And coming out is Casey now. Back to 5-on-5. Oh, Casey intercepts the pass, and then Logan, as he was coming back, trying to get it. No, CPH has it. They're going to go into the zone. Take a shot, wide of the net. Newman just ships it back behind him. And it goes the other way. Racing into the corner is Kessler. Jumped out back on defense. And his defensive partner is Landon. Casey battling along the boards, trying to get it out. Still in his zone, chipped out, chipped away. Now Baudouin in his skates, can't get a full possession on it. Casey now does get it. Here he goes, he's got Logan. Stays onside, Casey loses it. And a defenseman, nice play right there, poke check. All right, Tyson has now come out on D with Cal, and we'll get a face-off. The goalie will hold on to it, and we'll get a line change. Face-off's coming to his right side. All right, 9:14 to go here in the first. 1-0 Raptors. All right, it's Mallon, Jackson at the face-off, Mallon and Stark, Tyson and Cal on D. Jackson at the draw. And he wins it over to Stark, goes into the corner. CPH comes with it, and they chip it along the boards. Racing over there is Mallon now. He tries to kid it. And CPH has it and will clear. Goes out of the zone, but back in by Mallon. And back out now by CPH. Jackson held up at the line. And it goes deep into the corner. Cal races for it. He's got it behind the net. Looking to get it out. Didn't get full pass on it. And it gets over to Tyson now. He races forward into the corner. Tyson backhands it over to Mallon. Mallon trying to clear it out. No, not able to, but Tyson again with it. He loses it, and here's a potential break by CPH. They take a shot over the net. Jackson has it behind the net, still loose. And now CPH tries to get it towards the center. Jackson looks to clear to Mallon. Mallon gets it out of the zone. And here we go, racing forward is Stark. Mallon also. And it's going to go behind the net. Chipped up, but kept in by Jackson. And Mallon tries to keep it in, gets it into skates, and it goes the other way to CPH. Nope, back out to Kessler now. Oh, Kessler was looking for the pass. Starkey was going up for a line change. Now Mallon is out. I mean, Lenora. Lenora and Petey. Lenora comes away with it. He has Petey trailing him on sides. As Ranger also comes out for the rest of the shift. This line, now Ranger racing over in the corner. Far side, he has it, keeps it in his zone. Here goes Ranger, going around. Ranger with a big game in the semifinals. Last weekend, 2 big goals. He takes a shot. It's knocked down and saved in front by the goalie. And chipped out now to Merrick. Merrick back over to Ranger. Right at the red line, neutralized. Now Ranger takes it back into the zone, gets it over to Lenora. Lenora's got to turn. The guy's on him. And it's cleared back out as Petey falls down. Merrick back with it. Merrick gets it back to Kessler. Kessler up to Ranger. Ranger now gets it up, and it's cleared back out by CPH right here in front of me. Merrick races for it. He turns. Oh, CPH goes flying into the zone, and it's cleared out to Lenora. Lenora now with it. He's going to break out. He has Petey with him, but they're going to call an offsides, and we'll get a face-off. Draw. Logan Peterson with Willie and Casey. Cal and Halsey. Halsey out there, number 97, Garrett Hall. He's the one who had the penalty earlier. Didn't get a chance to fully announce him as on the lineup. All right, Willie's now taking it up. Willie takes a shot, and it's saved. Saved by the goaltender. He covers up and holds on to it in his glove. And we'll get a face-off to his left. Logan Peterson at the draw, again with Willie and Casey set him right behind him if he can win it back. He does win it back, and it goes to Willie, back to Casey. Casey takes a shot high over the net. Behind the net, Casey again Logan was looking for Casey, and it goes to CPH to try to clear it out. Willie takes a shot, doesn't make it all the way through. CPH defender gets it in front of the net and now chips it out to the point. Cal keeps it on the line. No, it goes out. As it was hit off of the CPH skate, offensive skate. Now back shot behind the net of Newman. Into the corner it goes. Woo, hard hit over there by Cal. It goes, it's flying in the boards. Not Cal hit him. I mean, he was hit, or they both ran into each other, I should say. Logan with the quick wraparound. It's still loose. And Casey will get the rebound on the other side of the net. And that's a Raleigh Raptors goal. With 6:03 to go here in the first, it's 2-0 Raptors. Casey Margulies coming with one right there. The initial shot was by Logan Peterson. And he saved it, and I think he let the rebound up right behind him. All right, we're back to the draw with Jackson, Stark, and Mallon. All right, Jackson wins it back to Tyson. Tyson looking to go over to Mallon. Mallon has it, turns it, gets it to Starkey. Starkey now in the zone. He's got some space. He shoots it. Oh, just over the top corner. Look at that high corner. He had that corner wide open. He's got it back. Goes looking for Tyson now has it. Back to Jackson now. Jackson goes one way. Jackson's in. Oh, pad save by the goalie. Starkey throws it in front to Mallon. Mallon shoots it, and it's a save by the goaltender. And CPH clears it out. Jackson races back. Good back checking there. Now Stark back also to try to help him out in the corner. Mallon gets it. He leads Landon to try to get it out of the zone. Landon gets it up. Looking for Mallon. Gets it to Stark. Oh, just chipped over his stick. And now CPH goes the other way. All right, Mallon still with it. Looking to clear it. Lenora has jumped out. Mallon now goes around. And CPH takes over. They're going to get to the zone. Lenora racing back. Woo! Petey runs into Lenora as he was coming right off the bench. And now Ranger looking to get some speed onto it. In front of me here, Merrick jumps up. He enters the zone on sides. He's going to go into the corner with it. Merrick now in the corner looking for somebody in front. No, CPH is going to take over. 4:30 to go here in the first. 2-0 Raptors. And it goes the other way to Petey. Petey gets it up over to Ranger. Nice passing right there. Ranger now in the zone. Gets it over to Lenora. Intercepted. Back out, and that's offsides as Tyson got it back in, but on Petey was still off. All right, we'll get a face-off at center ice. No, right outside the blue line. No, we are at center ice. All right, Logan, Willie, and Casey. 4:17 to go here in the first. Kessler gets it in the corner, heads it to Casey. Casey up. Nope, can't get it up the boards. Now Logan has it. He's going to have to try to beat two. He goes around one. Willie's racing with him. Casey also there. Casey in the middle. Casey Margulies. Here he goes. And that's another Raleigh Raptors goal. With 3:54 to go here in the first. It's 3-0 Raptors. Nice pass by Logan to get it over to him, and he did a nice deke move. All right, back to the draw. Logan now with it. Willie and Casey still out there. We have Merrick and Kessler on D. CPH in the zone. And they take a shot. Saved by Newman, and it's batted back out, but not all the way. To the point. Another shot. Batted down in front. And CPH still has it in the corner. They get it over to, blocked down in front by Kessler. Out to Logan. Logan clears it out of the zone. That's going to be an icing. Yes, icing will get a face-off down the other way. 3:32 to go here in the first. All right. Jackson at the draw. Malin Stark, and we have Cal and Halsey out there on D. Puck is shot all the way out the other way, and that's another icing. So we'll get a face-off back down here. Same side again to the left of Newman. All right, Jackson at the draw. He gets it, takes it, hits it back to Cal. Cal now along the boards over to Malin. Malin looking to get it out. Oh, no, he couldn't get a full shot up, but he gets it back. Nope, CPH takes over with it. And they chip it up to, can't get a full shot on. Now they take a shot, and it's a wide. So they're in the corner with it still. And still battling. They look to get it towards the center of the net. They go behind the net. So the other way, Cal's looking to go for it. Cal tries to go around him. No, CPH back with it. Back in the zone. And out of the ring. Back to Newman's left. 35 to go here in the first period. Lenora, Ranger and Petey out there. Lenora wins the face-off to himself. He takes it up. Here he goes the other way. Nope, he loses it into the corner, and CPH will try to clear it out. They get out of the zone. And Ranger intercepts it. He's at the line. He gets it up and out, past center ice, now into the CPH zone, but they're going to clear it back out in front of me here. It's in his skates, down below, as they battle for it, Lenora. And CPH takes over. Then they take a shot. Newman with the glove save, knocks it down, now has it in front of him, still loose. Nice play by Landon to chip it out as it was loose in the crease. Here goes Lenora up the ice. Lenora with Ranger and Petey. Lenora turns and tries to get it back, and it goes to CPH. Nope, Petey's going to try to intercept it. He heads under the CPH offenseman. He's got to get out of the zone. Okay, now he's out. Ranger has it. He gets it back to Petey. Now they're going to be onside. So Petey now looks to take it in. He's around one. Round two, he takes a shot, and it's defended. Pad save by the goalie. Back in front to Merrick. Merrick takes a shot. The defenseman gets it. He chips it out of the zone. And they're racing for it. CPH on a potential breakaway. Merrick is back. He catches him. Nice play by Merrick. He gets it up along the boards and out. Now Logan goes for it. Petey looking to intercept it, and CPH is back with it. They go up and in the zone. They got three in there. Ooh, they hit it off the ref's skates. Is he looking to pass it to the line? No, Willie's going to get it now as it goes over the defenseman's stick. Willie racing for it. Casey trying to take him off of it. And it's shot back out of the zone. Offsides is coming up. All right, take a breath there. A lot of action, nonstop. 38 seconds to go in the first. Logan, Casey, and Willie at the draw with Cal and Tyson on and Halsey on D. 38 seconds to go, as I said, in the first period. All right, draw is won by Logan. Casey takes it in the zone, but then it's stolen away, and out go CPH. 1-on-2, he's trying to go around. Takes it, still has it, looking to the center, wide open. Nice play by CPH, and an even better save by Newman as he slides across the crease. Here goes Casey up the other way now. He's got to get around a man. He's got Willie. Nice backhand pass to Logan. Oh, Logan shoots it wide. 10 seconds to go in the period. Shot up. Logan gets it back out to Halsey. Oh, he cleared the zone. Offsides. 1.5. All right, Logan back to the draw. He's going to get it right outside the blue line. We'll see what he has second to do here. And shot is second, but I don't think it would have counted anyways. The whistle's blown, and that is the end of the first period with the score 3-0 Raptors. And we'll take a short intermission break as the coach talks things over. And we'll get back to you in just a minute. All right, goals scored that period. First goal early on with like a minute and a half in, Miller Stark. And then Casey Margulies with the following 2 goals. 2 goals that period. Those are the 3. Just a reminder while you're joining us, if you're on right now, tomorrow morning's game is at 6:45 a.m. We'll be back here live at the factory. It's the last game of the season, last chance to catch the boys in action. All right. We're getting ready to start the second period. 13 minutes on the clock. And we'll change sides. Newman's going to the left, so the Raptors in the white jerseys will go from left to right on your screen, and CPH in the navy blue with teal colors, white helmets, they're going to go from right to left. And we have the D push-up again, Jackson with Landon and Tyson, and then Stark and Mallon on D, but they're going to go forward if Jackson can win the face-off up. And they push, no, CPH gets it and goes into the zone, so they'll change back. All right, Mallon racing for it. Tyson actually racing for it. He gets it. He goes into the zone. He has it in his skates. Mallon gets it, keeps it into the zone, keeps it in the corner now as he falls down. Jackson looking to get it out. We got a penalty coming up on CPH. So the Raptors are going to go on the power play here with 12:38 to go in the second period. Faceoff's going to come down to the right, I think, of the CPH goalie. All right, Jackson, Stark, Mallon, Tyson, and Landon. 5-on-4 for a minute and a half. Jackson's got to win the draw here at center. Stark set up on the left. He wins it back to Landon. Landon now has it. He's going to go to himself, gets it to Starkey. Oh, Jackson in front. Now to Starkey. Starkey backhands it, saved by the goalie. In the corner, Jackson gets it out to Landon. Oh, the other way. Landon's going to lose over, and he gets it back to Tyson. Now up to Landon, back in the zone. And CPH will clear it out to Tyson. Tyson over to Jackson. Jackson in his skates. He still has it. Now to Starkey. Starkey's got 1-on-2. Starkey to Mallon. Oh, Mallon now shoots it. I think he took the shot, and it deflected to Mallon, and then Mallon missed it wide. Landon with it now. 47 seconds to go in the power play. Landon drops it off to Mallon. Mallon now still, nope, doesn't get into the zone. Now Landon drops it back to Tyson. Tyson back to Landon. Landon a little ahead of him. And it's stuck here right in front of me, and the CPH is going to clear it down. 30 seconds to go in the power play. Tyson. Tyson goes around one, but he got it too far ahead of him. Shot's taken wide, and it goes along the board. Stark now racing for it. Woo, you got to get man coming right at him. Jackson now gets it into the zone and then back out to CPH at center. Landon racing for it. 10 seconds to go in the power play. Got to get a change. Landon now comes back behind the net. He gets it up to Lenora, who just came out. Lenora to Merrick. Lenora still get it as it was bounced off the CPH player. Now he tries to get it in front of the net to Petey. Petey shot! Petey! Ryan Peters! And that's a Raleigh Raptors goal! It's not a power play because the power play just expired, but we'll take it with 11 minutes to go. It's 4-0 Raptors. Back to the face-off here. Ryan Lenora, Ranger Holland, and Ryan Peters. Hold on. I'm not sure what the ref went over to talk about. Might have been a goal differential. Well, I think when he gets to 6 or 7, they don't put the score back up on the board. We'll keep it on the screen though for you at home. All right, once again, Lenora wins it back to Landon. I'm sorry, not Landon, Merrick. Merrick to Kessler. Merrick back to Merrick, gets it up to Petey, tips it in the zone. No icing because it was tipped past the red line. Now along the boards it goes. Lenora, he chips it forward to Ranger. Ranger over to Petey. Didn't get a shot off. Back in front to Ranger. Ranger shoots it, and it's saved by the goalie. He'll cover up, and we'll get a face-off. Lenora staying out there with Ranger and Petey still. Cal and Halsey on D. Face-offs to the right of the goalie. And it's one forward, but back to Lenora, try to get it in front of the net, and CPHD will clear it out. No, kept in by Halsey, now it's out. And here goes Lenora back with it. He loses it. Sorry, folks, it goes back the other way. Quick movement on the camera, hope you didn't get dizzy. And here goes Cal in his own. Cal, he's going to go behind the net. Look for somebody in front. He loses it in the corner. Still racing for it, trying to box him out. Still with it. Back to Lenora. Back to Cal. Gets it forward to CPH, who looks to clear it. And it's out. And they're going to go the other way. Nice pass up in the zone. CPH still with it, but now they lose it. And here goes Halsey with it. Halsey now at the line. He can't get a full handle on it. Oh. And it goes out of the zone and back in, and that's an offsides as Halsey shot it in when Ranger was trying to get a change. All right, face-off's coming right in front of me here. Casey, Logan, and Willie. Landon and Tyson on D. Logan wins it back over to Tyson, but it's far away from him, so he races over to the boards to get it. Ships it forward to Willie. Now Casey gets it in. Casey with 2 goals already today. He's in. Takes a shot high over the net. Now Logan with it. Logan has it. He goes one way, goes the other way, turns. Casey with it in the back. Saved by the goalie. And he will make a leg pad save and cover up. 9:04 to go here in the second. All right, Logan at the draw, and he gets it over to Willie. Willie has it, gets it towards the front. Casey, it's in his pads, and that's Casey Margulies again. His 3rd goal of the game, and that's a Raleigh Raptors goal with 8:58 to go in the second. It's 5-0 Raptors. Goalie made the save, and it was in front of his pad, and they kept just batting at it, and they were able to bat it into the net. Or maybe not. I don't know. What are we doing here? Is it a goal or not? Did they blow the whistle? Goal or not? Not sure what they were talking about, but Casey got it from Landon, assisted on that one.
They were talking about a crease violation.
Yeah. I think they were talking about how he kept bashing at the goalie's pads to see if the ref blew a whistle or a crease violation, but they're counting it. 5-0 is the score. 8:50 to go here in a second. And CPH gets it up the ice. Into the zone. Landon races back for it. And kept in. CPH now is in. He's got moves. He turns and still with it. They get it towards the front and it's intercepted by Tyson. And cleared out by Logan. Here he comes. Logan, he gets it chipped away. He gets it towards the center looking for Willie. Behind the net. And Casey with it now. Casey gets it over to Logan. Logan up to Willie. Willie can't get a stick on it. Merrick now. High into the keep it in the zone over behind the net. And Casey batted it down with his glove. Now it's back and it's shot the other way behind the net. Merrick races into the corner for it. Still back behind the net they go. Now the other way, Logan. Nope, he loses it and CPH is going to go the other way. And the offense needs to get a change. They're racing back. And Merrick now, he's got it. Oh, shot wide of the net. He might have had that bottom right corner. Here goes Logan the other way. Logan loses it, and CPH will clear it out. Offense needs a change. And now, Kessler races back forward into the zone. Jackson, Stark, and Mallon are coming out. Merrick still with it. He's battling with the ref over there as it's in his skates. Ref was about to blow the whistle, but he's not. Now Mallon. Mallon goes around. He had Starkey. He still has him now. Nice pass. Oh! He waited just a little too long, though. Starkey had more space if he got it to him a little sooner. All right, Merrick keeps it in the zone, goes deep in the corner now. Racing forward is Miller. Miller chips it, and he loses his stick as it got caught into the boards. Kessler tries to keep it in. No, it's cleared out. And Jackson now with it. Jackson gets it up. Nope, doesn't. It does clear out, so CPH has to wait to be offsides, and they are offsides. Yeah. All right, we'll get a face-off right outside the blue line. All right, Lenora now with it. Lenora. Other side. Ranger gets it into the zone. Cleared out, and Halsey's going to have to hold on. He gets it back to Cal. Cal up to Petey. Petey turns it in. Petey to Lenora. Back to Petey, and it's behind the net. And it goes back behind the net to Halsey. Halsey tries to keep it in, and he can't. And now Ranger back with it. At center ice. No, he loses it. CPH gets in the zone, but it's taken away by Cal. Cal gets pushed from behind. And now CPH goes the other way. Petey tries to get it out. His stick goes flying as he tried to backhand it out. And the shot behind to the side of the net. Newman clears it back behind the net. Now Halsey back there. He loses it in the corner. CPH comes over. They go to the center. Lenora now intercepts it. Lenora's going to break out. He gets it to Ranger. And Ranger's going to be offsides as CPH, their player, went off his skate back to the Raptors and then to Ranger. Then back to Lenora, and Ranger was offside. Nothing he can do. The puck kind of bounced back out. Actually, they're calling a penalty on that to Lenora. timeout? No. They are calling a penalty to Lenora. So we Raptors are going to go on the penalty kill here for a minute and a half. It wasn't offsides as well, so the whistle was blown no matter what. All right, Logan will kill it here with Casey and Landon and Tyson. All right, kept in by CPH. They shoot it towards the Newman. He kicks it wide. Back behind the net, Tyson tries to clear it out, and he does. And he goes the other way. Racing forward is Logan, potential shorthanded. He shoots it. Oh my God, Logan can't buy a goal. He cannot buy a goal, folks. He hits the crossbar and then hits the side post, and it doesn't go in. Shot back into the bench of the Raptors, and the player hit his hand. All right, face-off's coming out here. Sorry about that. The camera said that they wanted to fall. All right, the refs are trying to figure this out here, where the face-off is. All right, it's back to center ice. Logan and Casey still in the kill. 57 seconds left in the penalty to Lenora. All right, Casey gets the puck from the win on Logan at the draw. Casey now into the corner. Short-handed here. 5-on-4. CPH trying to clear it out. Nope, Casey comes away with it. And it's clear to Tyson. Tyson takes a shot wide of the net. Now Logan has it. Logan turns around. Still with it. This is the power play for CPH, folks, just so you know. And now they're looking to bring it in, and they will clear it up and get it into the zone, but Tyson intercepts it, and it's back out. And here goes Logan again. 17 seconds to go in the penalty. And it's in! I think Casey gets it again. I'm not sure if Logan tipped it. I don't know. We'll wait for the official call, but that's a Raleigh Raptors goal, folks. It's a short-handed goal. Who got it? Casey Margulies again, his fourth goal of the game. And it's 6-0 Raptors. And Casey he's been looking for that goal for the past few, and he's breaking out in a big way here today. All right, back down the other way it goes. Penalty is over. Lenora's jumped out. It's got Jackson, Willie, and it looks like he's going to stay out there with Merrick and Kessler. Merrick can't keep, oh, he does keep it in, kicks it on the line. Now to Jackson. 3:13 to go here in the period. And CPH is going to go the other way. Another penalty, I think, is coming up. I don't know, offsides or penalty? What are we calling here? Referee is trying to figure this out. And they are calling a penalty. They're calling a penalty against CPH, so it's going to be a Raptors power play for a minute and a half. All right. Yeah. At the draw, it's going to be Petey. Petey with Mallon and Stark on the power play here. Kessler and Merrick. Petey wins it in the corner. CPH takes it. Starkey intercepts it. He has it. He's going to go to the middle. No, he can't. He's still going back behind the net with it. So it's a minute and a half penalty. So we're down to a minute 15 now. 5-on-4 for the Raptors. Merrick races back for it. Looks to clear it out of the zone. Gets it to Stark and his skates. I mean, he tips it with his stick, but into the CPH defender. Now brings it back the other way. Petey trying to pull a stick up. Shots taken, and it's batted. Pad save by Newman. Merrick again with it. He's going to get it along the boards. It's into Starkey's skates. He's battling for it. He loses it there at the blue line, but Kessler jumps in. Whoa! CPH's stick goes flying. Kessler now. Over to Starkey. Starkey, whoa! All right, we're back to the draw. We'll get a new line here. Nora, Logan, and Ranger with Cal and Halsey. Still on the power play for 36 more seconds. All right, right here in front of me, Lenora at the draw. Puck is shot back into the zone. Cal races for it. He's going to take it behind the net. Gets it over to Halsey. 25 seconds to go in the power play. Ranger now takes it out. Uh-oh, we got a penalty coming up to Ranger on a tripping. And we'll go to 4-on-4. Four on four. For 21 seconds, and then CPH will have a power play. Minute 52 to go here in the second period. Puck is shot all the way down by Cal. That's an icing. And we'll get a face-off back down the other way. And Logan. And then Halsey and Cal. Lenora gets it up. 3 seconds to go, and now we are offsides. So now the CPH is going to go on the power play. Five on four, CPH. Jackson and Casey are going to kill it with Landon and Cal and Halsey. All right, Jackson wins it back to Halsey. Halsey shoots it right into Jackson's mask. Wow, he's all right. And here goes CPH up the ice. He shot it right into his cage, and that's why you wear a helmet, folks. 22 seconds to go in the power play for CPH. Jackson with it in the corner. Trying to get it out of the zone. It's kept in by CPH. And now Casey has it past the line. 57 seconds to go in the period. And the penalty. And we're even 5 on 5. Intercepted by Halsey. He gets it, passes it forward. Casey with it. Casey shoots it. Casey scores again. Casey Margulies, I think, as a no goal. No goal. They're saying no goal. I guess the player got hurt and they blew the whistle. They're gonna say, as a defender is down. You gotta tell Casey. Looks like he might have got hit in the midsection as the CPH coach comes out to check on him. So again, the goal does not count. It was waved off. I'd have to go back to the videotape to see if he was in the act of shooting when the player went down, or did it happen before. Coach Brian is talking it over with the ref here to find out exactly why that was waved off. Now I think they're going to call it a goal, as we do have a new ref here. I think this is one of the early games for him reffing, so this other ref who's more experienced is trying to explain to him that he was in the motion of shooting. Alright, yes, they are counting it. So Casey Morgan leads. So it's 7-0. His 5th goal of the game. Folks, sorry for this catastrophe here. Alright, we're back to 6. I don't know. I just call the games. Alright, back to 6, no goal. The faceoff will come to the goalie's left. And we're back with Petey out there, Malin and Willie. Different line here, but all the penalties and everything. Alright, Willie has it, he loses it, and it goes to the board. CPH tries to take it out. So again, 6-0 with 25 seconds to go here in the second period. Willie with it. Willie looks to clear it out. He gets it to Malin. Malin now goes the other way. He has Petey who hangs on sides. Malin now goes in, gets it to Petey. Petey shoots it wide of the net. Willie chasing for it, 7 seconds. Tyson keeps it deep into the corner. 2-1, and that's the end of the second period. With the score, 6-0 Raptors, and we will take a short intermission break and get back to you in just a minute. All right, goal scored that period was Casey with 2 and Ryan Peters with 1 for the 3. We had 3 in the first period and 3 in the second period. 13-minute third period coming up. All right, 1, 2, 3, Raptors. They break out. Ranger, we're going to do this offense-defense thing again here, it looks like. Ryan Kessler on offense, Ryan Peters and Lenora on D. As they switch back, and it's one forward, and here goes Lenora and Petey up. Ranger can't keep it into the line, so CPH comes back out. We're starting the third period here. Thank you folks again for joining us here today for the final 2 games of the season. Petey in the zone. He takes a shot, backhand, and it doesn't make the net. I think it might have hit the side of the net. Now Lenora. Nope, it's back out to CPH. Clear down the other way, and Merrick's racing for it. Merrick has it, tries to get it up to Ranger. Nope, it hits the ref. It goes behind the ref's back. He might have got stung with that one. And here we go back into the defensive zone. CPH with it. And Lenora gets it to Petey. Petey goes around one. Here he goes. Petey's got some speed. You ain't going to catch him. He's on his way. Oh, he lost it. That's a nice stick play there by CPH. We're a minute and 20 in here in the third. Merrick has it. He keeps it in the zone. Need a line change. Oh, is out there really long. And a shot by Ryan Lenora through the legs, and that's a Raleigh Raptors goal. That one is. And 11:28 to go. It's 7-0 Raptors. All right, Landon Perini has jumped up on offense, it looks like, and Casey Margulies is going to be on D now, as he has the 4 goals. Need to slow him down just a tad. All right, here he goes on D. He's in the corner now with it. He gets it out to Willie. Fun fact, Casey did play defense for a lot of last season on our team, but he got moved up to O near the end of last season and then pretty much most of this season. Willie is going to take a penalty. That was a cross check or a roughing. And the Raptors will now go on the kill. Huh? All right, minute and a half. Penalty to the Raptors. Willie. So CPH is on a power play now, 5-on-4. All right, Jackson and Stark, Halsey, and Casey, it looks like they're on D. Jackson wins it in the corner. Casey has it in his skates. Now Jackson will clear it down the other way, and it's going to be an icing. And we'll go back to face off back the other way. 1:19 to go in the penalty. All right, here we go. Well, CPH is getting a change. They had one or too many guys out there. All right, Jackson at the draw. He wins it. Nope, loses it forward, and CPH has it. And they take a shot. Newman with the save. And he bounces it wide. Casey now along the boards. Jackson races over there for it. Still along the boards. Still trying to get it out of the zone. Chipped. Jackson now gets it to Starkey. Tries to clear the zone. And it's shot back in. CPH in his skates is Halsey. Up to Casey. And now Casey's going to take it out. Starkey now goes in with him. He has him on the left. Casey looks, passes it into the defender. And Cal now along the board tries to keep it in. No, it's cleared. Now Cal gets it back in on sides. CPH looking to take it out, and Cal loses an edge, and here goes Jackson now to try to get it back in. To Stark. Starkey goes one way, gets it. Oh, he lost it. And it's cleared out, and Cal goes flying into the boards. I think he just lost an edge. Still back in the zone. Nope, back out again it goes. And now I think Miller's going to get a penalty. All right, 9:18 to go here in the third period. One penalty ends, another one begins. Back to 5-on-4. I didn't see it. So face-off's coming down the other way. All right, Lenora and Mallon. Tyson goes flying in the boards with a CPH player. Now Lenora tried to get it, and it's not. It's got out by CPH to get it up the zone. They're still on sides. The trailing player shoots it wide of Newman. Now Cal back there behind the net. He chips it forward to Tyson. Tyson trying to clear the zone. Still on the kill for 30 seconds. Tyson gets it in his skates. Now he clears it out. And it's Tyson alone here. He's going to try to break two. Cal jumps up. Tyson still battling in the corner. Gets it to the point. Nope, CPH intercepts it as they clear out. 10 seconds to go in the penalty. Lenora goes forward. And they're chipping right here in front. Starkey is out, and we are back to even strength, 5-on-5. Another penalty's coming up. Come on, boys. As we got our man, Matt, working hard down here at the penalty door. Tyson is going to the box now. Logan will take the draw. He has Ranger with him on the kill again. Another minute and a half. We are in running time. Logan chucks it down, and he tries to clear it out. It does not go. But Petey with it to Jackson. We got a lot of offensive guys out there, it looks like now. Not sure if Jackson and Petey have jumped back to D. They must have. Petey gets it back up to Logan. Logan now into the zone, shorthanded, 5-on-4, 40 seconds. To go in the power play for CPH. 6:04 to go in the game. Petey gets it out. And kept in by Logan at the line, still in, no, it's out. CPH turns around, and they try to clear it out, and they don't. Ranger now takes it back the other way. Ranger goes along the boards. Logan goes forward with it. 5 seconds, we're back to even. And Ranger now trying to keep it out. Nope, for even strength. Petey looking to get it up to Logan. He does. Merrick comes off the bench. Now 5-on-5. Logan turns around one, goes to the other. Ranger shoots it wide. 5:20 to go here in the third. Down the stretch. Ryan Petey takes a shot, batted down by the goalie with his glove, and CPH clears it out. Or actually tries to clear it out, still in the zone. And kept in by Merrick. Gets it over to Ranger. Looking in front of the net, batted down with a stick by the goalie. Looking for a wraparound, Ranger. And it's loose, and they're going to blow the whistle, and we'll get a face-off. Wraparound Ranger looking for his famous goal. 4:48 to go. And we'll get a face-off to his right. Merrick at the draw, gets it to Willie. Willie over to Casey. Casey still playing with it. Takes a shot, saved by the goalie. He didn't hold on to the rebound though, so it's loose out in front, and here goes CPH up. Nope, turned around by Willie. Willie looks to enter his zone. Intercepted by Landon. Landon takes a shot, hits the defender in his knee pad. 3:50 to go. Now Landon with it still in the zone. He turns around, he goes up, takes a shot, wide of the net. And Willie now behind the net. And CPH looking to clear it out of the zone, and they do this time, as Merrick battles with him there in front of the ref. Back in though it goes Landon. Landon with Willie. Oh, we're gonna get an offsides. Offsides are a penalty. This guy's calling all kinds of penalties. Merrick now with a penalty. The penalty fest. Appreciate it, Shelly. Glad I could bring the action to you folks that are not here in person. All right, Lenora and Cal with Kessler and Tyson. Or Mallon, sorry. 2:40 to go in the third. Shorthanded again. 5-on-4 for CPH. Cal with it in front of me here. Cal gets it over to Mallon. Mallon now gets it over to Kessler. Back to Cal. Cal gets it up to Lenora now. Lenora, 40 seconds to go. Kessler trying to battle to keep it out of the zone. 40 seconds to go in the penalty. Still about 2:10 to go in the period. And now Lenora races up the other way. Goes into the corner with it. Nobody in front of the net. CPH is going to clear it out. Well, we are shorthanded here. Cal now with it. Cal gets it over to Mallon. Mallon looking for the pass. No, it goes to CPH. 10 seconds in the penalty. Lenora tried to get it. It goes back behind the net to Mallon. And the penalty is going to be over in 2 seconds. 1. And we are even strength. 5-on-5 now. Minute and a half to go in the period. Starkey's jumped out, Lenora and Jackson. And it's an icing, so we'll get a face-off down the other way. Huh? .108 to go. Logan gets it to Ranger. Tyson looking for it. Petey now with it. Still in the zone. Tyson's battling. 40 seconds to go. In front to Jackson. No! He can't finish it. And we are going to get a whistle and a penalty to CPH. 23 seconds. Seconds to go in the game, so it's not going to matter as we are running time. And that's the end of the game with the final score, 7-0 Raptors. Newman with the shutout. And the Raptors are back in the winning column after 5 losses last weekend. And we'll stay with you here for the handshake line. All right, recapping the goals real quick. We had Miller with 1, Casey with 4, Ryan Peters with 1, and Ryan Lenora with 1 here today. 7 goals as they handshake. And we will be back in action with you tomorrow morning, 6:45 a.m. Get that coffee, get that tea, get that soup, I don't know. Get your bagels and get ready for the final game of the season. Tomorrow morning, 6:45 a.m. Please join us. We'll be here live on YouTube or live at the factory. Thank you, everybody, for watching today. Have a great rest of your Saturday. We'll see you in the morning, 6:45 a.m. Take care. DJBS signing out.